What's going on, Facebook family? I'll be in there in a minute. The joys of working at home. We're gonna get started in just a few, guys. I just want to start doing videos. I'm actually being inundated with inboxes. It's a good thing, but it's all about being smart, working smarter, not harder, right? Definitely have something that everybody could benefit from. Definitely. So, recording this video, that way you'll be able to go back and look at it at your leisure. Alright, so what we're going to be talking about today is how to get your money to grow for you, multiplying money, right? I put up a post yesterday about how you would have to find some way and some type of system that will allow you to grow your money when you're asleep or when you're resting, right? So if you don't, some people say, no, I'm just gonna have my good job, have my great job, and I'll be okay, save some money and I'll be fine. Well, that's a okay life. I was talking to a new friend of mine, a new colleague, and we were talking about how, back in the day, our grandparents and possibly our parents, depending on how old you are, would have this concept of going to school, getting great grades, good grades, decent grades, and potentially going to college, or, a lot of people went off and learned some type of trade, and they lived a decent life. No problem, right? But that's a thing of the past. You have to be able to do something different at this point in time to be able to live a decent life. And I'm not even talking about, the extraordinary life. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a decent, regular life, right? So with all of that being said, a lot of times we look for various ways to earn extra income, whether that's to get a part-time job, that's to join some type of business that allows you to make money on the side, and all of those things are great. I actually have always been, had that hustle type mentality. It's not a matter of if I can afford this. It's like, what is it that I could do to be able to afford this, right? And that is actually a great asset, and it's just something that I've always done, and I admire people that have been doing it and paving the way for us up and coming entrepreneurs, right? So I just want to jump right into what it is that we do. So people say, well, how are you guys allowing money to grow from you, and especially from your smartphone? Well, before we get into that, I want to talk about something that may seem familiar, and that's Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant, right? Does he look familiar? Definitely a very smart, intelligent man. So let's come over here to the quadrant, if I can keep it steady. So anyway, so we have the first quadrant up at the left, the top quadrant to the left. So you have that employee quadrant that a lot of people are in, guys. And it's not necessarily saying that something is wrong with the employee quadrant. That's actually where 60% of the world is, right? But the thing about it, the problem is if that's your only source of income, then it becomes a problem because with the days that we live in, you never know what is guaranteed. People say job security, but there's really no job security. It's just not. I came from the pharmaceutical field, and people say, oh, people are going to continue to need this, blah blah blah. But companies actually downsize all the time. All the time they downsize, and they could just be bought out by another company. Whatever the reason, you could be out of a job. That's the bottom line. So no job security. So that's why it's always good to have another stream of income that's coming in, right? So you basically exchanging time and effort for income. If you don't work, then you don't get paid, right? Unless you have vacation time. And if you're out of vacation time, you still need to be home. Your family, sick time, and things like that. Most jobs actually have those combined together. So anyway, then you come back down to the left, the bottom at the left, and these are self-employed individuals. That's me as well, and a lot of us. You have this particular business, and you work for yourself, and you make money, but you have no time to enjoy it because you are self-employed, right? Keyword self. Now that's awesome, but if you are actually making really, really great money, but it still only was determined by your efforts, right? You're self-employed. That's our doctors. That's our dentists. That's our, store owners and things like that. They're self-employed. So if they don't do it, then it doesn't get done. Okay? So then you come back up here to the business owner. Now you're getting closer. I forgot to tell you guys that's 35% as you've seen as self-employed of the world. All right, so you go to the business owner, right? You have systems working for yourself and building assets. And that's about 4% of the world. That's your people that actually have businesses such as, maybe franchises, the McDonald's and the Starbucks and whatever other franchises. I believe Subways, you're able to be franchised. So you have that as well. And you have people working for you. But who has the type of money that it takes to open it? Everybody doesn't have $30,000 to $40,000 around just to invest into a franchise. And I think McDonald's is like over $100,000. So we come back down to the investors of the world. You actually have money working for you, and that's basically unlimited income potential. There's no cap, guys, on money working for you. So you'll have individuals saying, well, I don't know if that's something that I could learn. I don't know about that. And don't feel intimidated because I actually felt the same way. But I found that if you focus on anything, you will be able to learn it. Just like maybe riding a bike. Just think about a baby, how long it takes them. I like the analogy that we heard last night, how long it takes a baby to learn how to walk. So it's about, 6 to 7 months. Babies start walking 7 to 8 months or whatever. So if you actually give yourself time to learn a new skill set, that you will be able to turn pennies into, 10 to 50 cents, turn 50 cents into $1, guys. If you could learn a skill set that allowed you to turn what little money that you had and grow it by 10 to 15%, 20%. That's a skill set that you can learn and retain for the rest of your life, and you would never have to worry about money again. Okay? So, the industry that we're actually in is called the foreign market. The foreign exchange market is basically one currency traded for another. And if anybody travels abroad, then you've done this and you didn't know that somebody was making money off of that. If you look at it, we just came from Egypt and from Dubai. In each country that we went into, because we had a layover in Doha, so we had to exchange money when we were using buying things there as well. So each country, we had to turn around and exchange our money for their money. And if you look at your receipt, when you go into that exchange booth, you see that there was a percentage and there was something charged. Well, guys, that is what we actually do from our smartphone, right? So the Forex industry is one of the most largest and most liquid financial markets. Guys, it's $5.3 trillion traded per day. Now, when I seen it, I was just like, do what now? Think about all the industries. Think about, the actors. Think about the athletes and things like that. Guys, they're nowhere near $5.3 trillion a day, and it's plenty. If you could just get 1% of that, guys, who would want 1% of that? That's what, about $5.3 billion? Yeah. So anyway, this particular industry is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. It closes on Friday, and it reopens on Sunday evening. Okay? All right. So iMarkets Live. We are basically a first-class Forex education and software provider, guys. So what we do is teach you what to do, how to read charts. We teach you also how the terminology of Forex, and also give you the opportunity to have your money traded by guru traders, master traders, people that have been doing this for a long time and been very, very profitable at it. No third-party services, guys. The company is debt-free, privately owned. So it's nothing that something is going to be taken away from you. Okay? This is some of our leadership here. Okay? Christopher Terry, definitely a guru trader. He's been trading for years and years and years. Actually was traveling all around the world doing trainings and teaching people how to trade. And he said the guy put it on his heart to actually make it affordable for the everyday person like you and myself. And that is his wife, definitely a mogul in the finance industry, and Alex Morton, Executive VP of Sales, that's helping us to spread the word all around the world. All right, so our purpose, guys. This is Mrs. Isis De La Torre. She said, Chris and I believe in creating a true vehicle that will bring people respect, dignity, and power to change their lives and the lives of others around the world. So, these are some of our products, guys, and I know some people are on their lunch, so I do want to go ahead and make this pretty quick. So, this is one of our main products that people love. So, in the midst of you actually learning, and some people may not even want to learn, you can actually participate with this product, and it's called Mirror Trading. And this is hands-free. Copy and paste trades from experts. So, if you actually have the opportunity to pretty much almost get the answers to the test, and you are actually able to profit, who would not like that? Who wouldn't find that useful, right? So, another one of our products that are hands-free is FX Signals Live. Now, this is one of our long-term growth products. You can actually use this like a 401k. Now, you're looking at about maybe 3 to 4 trades a week, maybe 5 a week. That's going to grow long-term money. Okay? Another one of our products is the IML Fusion Trader. Now, this product is a little bit more aggressive, and you're actually able to grow your money faster and has high activity, multiple trades a day. Now, I believe one of the traders I'm using, he's maybe having, 15, maybe 10 to 15 trades a day. Several trades open. So this is for our more aggressive people. Okay? Now, we actually have the ability here. This is almost like, a robot. You're a robot, basically. You're copying what you're told to trade a specific pair. Okay? A specific pair meaning if you're trading the US dollar against the Japanese yen, this is what they sent you. They told you where to enter into the market. They told you where to take profit. And they told you what would be your stop loss to minimize any losses. And that's the key. People say, isn't it risky? Yes, it definitely is risky. But if you minimize the risk factor of you losing your money based on how much you would actually be gaining. So let's say, hey, I'm willing to lose $5 and to put myself in a position to potentially gain $50, right? Not too bad of odds. Swipe trades, all right? So that is the same as your copy and paste. So swipe trades is a specific type of product that we have, and basically, just what I explained, it's an app that you download from the Google Store or from the from the Apple Store. And it actually alerts you, just like a text message, with what you need to trade, okay? Daily swing trades. Now, remember I told you that this is our CEO, Christopher Terry. He's been trading for years, and he actually takes upon his time to send you and us an email, everybody that has this membership, an email on what to trade, why he's trading it. He breaks it down in a video. How amazing is that? Now, in life, the only thing that no one can take away from you are skill sets you develop. Just think about if you develop this through this Forex education with IML. If you develop this and you're actually able to learn this, no one can take that away from you. Okay? So it doesn't matter what the economy's doing. It wouldn't matter, what type of financial crisis, and if you lost your job. If you can make money from your cell phone, this is something that no one can take away from you. We actually have a platform that we're able to interact with these master traders via IML TV. You're basically coming on a video conference call, and you're actually able to indulge yourself in different styles of trading and strategies. And you can interact, you can ask questions, and the sessions are Monday through Friday. The scanner, definitely an amazing product. It's basically, it scans the market and it gives you the exact numbers on to enter and to where the take profit here. That's your stop loss. And then your take profit is here. Okay? It tells you whether it's a buy or a sell. It may sound foreign, but guys, they're actually breaking it down for you, so you don't have to do the work in the beginning. You're actually able to still profit while you're learning. Or if you don't want to learn, then you just continue putting your money into the market and having it traded by guru traders. So you might say, well, okay, this all sounds really, really great, but how do I get started? So we actually have a few different packages. Now, this particular package includes the IML Academy, IML TV, harmonic scanner, and daily swing trades. Now, that is $195. All right, just look at how much you'll be saving if you had that separately. So, these are just additional add-ons that you can use. Anything automated, it does not include. It's not included in that particular package. But everything is included for $235. Even the auto trades and the swipe trades. Okay, Fusion Trader, FX Signals Live. Okay. Now, we do have a monthly subscription, but you can actually avoid that if you know 2 people that will want to learn how to trade with you. You get them going into the system, and your following month is free as long as you have 2 active people that are involved. And I think this is bananas, because I definitely went to an event years ago where I paid, I believe, $99 for 3 days, and I've heard a couple of my other colleagues talk about this. And at the end of the 3rd day, they say, yeah, you're going to need a coach. You're going to need someone to help you and mentor you and train you so you don't just jump in the market and blow your money. Well, at the end of that 3rd day, they asked for the mentors. It started at $7,000 or $8,000, and it went up to $17,000 and $27,000 and $40,000 to have the person fly in for 3 days to come sit with you and learn how to trade and teach you the fundamentals of trading. Like, really? If I had that type of money, wouldn't I be wanting to put it into the market? Just laying around? Who has $40,000, $50,000 just to invest in a skill set that they don't even know if they're going to continue to use, right? So anyway, we do have a way that you can actually be compensated if you decide to tell multiple people about this particular opportunity. You will be compensated. and I can actually do that on another video, guys. It's definitely a amazing conversation. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can reach out to me separately. I definitely want to make this about the trading, because people was definitely asking and inquiring on how they can jump in the market and participate and learn how to trade in the foreign exchange industry. Liquid assets, guys. Daily income. Now, if you want to find out more information on the post that I posted up about a day or two ago of how, my weekly additional was over $1,000, weekly profits was over $1,000, this is the vehicle that is actually giving us the ability to do that. Reach out to me if you have more questions. Make it a great day, guys.